Welcome to 2024. Welcome back to the channel. We're glad you are joining us. We appreciate all the support in 2023 as we launch this channel. As you might hear, we're outside. The dogs are barking. The neighbors got the side-by-side out. But that's what we like. We like being outside. You can see we got the woods behind us. But we're looking forward to 2024. And there's my dog.
We could not have started recording at a more perfect time.
Right. So for 2024, we have a few things that we want to try and do this year that we didn't get to do last year. I know this is a little late. This is the beginning of February when we're making this video. We were hoping to do some squirrel hunting. The squirrel season lasts to the end of February here in West Virginia. We still may get out here in the next week or two, but we will see. Back, the dogs put up, so now hopefully it will remain quiet. But we thought it was a good start to our channel last year. I thought done fairly well. We didn't get started until July, but do appreciate once again all the support and look forward to this year and some things that we want to try, some different places as far as the fishing goes. Different lures, just push ourselves out of our comfort zone. Most of the videos we made last year were from a couple of lakes that are around here that's close by, which we plan to go back. And actually I'll probably, within the next week or two, I'll start hitting the one lake where I caught a personal best largemouth last year. I will be back down there and I'll start doing some crappie fishing. I done a little bit last year. I've not done much. But that's something I want to get into and try to figure out. They're starting to stock the local streams around, and that's something. I don't do a lot of trout fishing. I can probably count on one hand how many trout I have caught over the last few years. So I'm trying to get some of those as well, and some different baits. So we're just looking forward to what this year holds.
You can count on one hand how many fish you caught in the past couple of years.
Trout. Just trout. It was a pretty good year. Yet last year was the best year.
Yesterday you caught more than one hand's worth.
This is true. They don't know that yet, though. We do have a video coming out soon in the next couple of days. I did go trout fishing.
I was at school.
Yesterday. He was at school. He was bummed out. I didn't expect to do any good, and had a good day. And you'll see when that one comes out, so stay tuned for that video. It's fast and furious, and I'll leave it at that. But he was not happy he was at school, but some of us have to learn. So, but some of the things that we want to do this year, we want to try a few challenges. You see them all over. We want to, dive into it and try it, and we looking at maybe Temu and variety of different discount sites, and just show that you can go fishing on a budget. People discredit Temu, they discredit Walmart,
Goodwill.
So we got some things coming, and if there's anything that you guys want to see, drop a comment. We'd be happy to give it a whirl, because we definitely want to try and push this year something different. We do got some new lures in the other day. There's our Old Faithful. That's what we use a ton, and those are just Zoom lizards. Something we really got into last year were these Nico Hellgrammites, and man, love those things.
They last forever.
They do. They're expensive, per pack.
I mean, they're worth a lot.
But they're worth it once you get in, and the only way I was losing bait was either the fish swallowed the hook,
if the line got snagged,
or if we got snagged and we had to break off. Those are the only ways I was losing. I mean, you can catch fish after fish, and so we're going to try those and push those and try a few different lures. So
I've got my personal best one from one of them Hellgrammites.
He did.
A couple years ago, caught 4-pounder up at Summersville Lake.
Yeah, it was up Summersville Lake fishing with a friend, and he was just working it off the bottom. And I don't know, he was probably in 20-25 feet of water. About a 4.5 pound smallmouth. That thing was huge. So.
And I was using almost an ultralight pole.
Yeah, he had I don't say a little kid's rod and reel, but it was a It was a starter rod and reel,
Yeah.
and it was
It was
that
on
smallmouth
fire.
was, yeah. It was getting all it was worth. I didn't know if the years were going to make it. The poor drag, but those are some things that we want to do. The reason we started this channel, I mean, yes, we want to, show our experiences, but when you look at the name of our channel, Real WV Fishing and Adventures, we want to show a real adventure. Not everybody has the money to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on poles and reels and baits. And yes, I have a little bit of money in our baits, not anything crazy, but when it comes to my rods and reels, when you look at this thing here, it is just a Lew's Xfinity. It is a medium light rod and reel setup. I think it cost me $70 at Walmart, and put some line on it. I did upgrade line last year, but nothing crazy. And I caught my personal best largemouth. It was pushing probably 5 pounds. It was in the 4 to 5 pound range. So you don't have to have the most expensive rod and reel setup. You don't have to have the most expensive baits. Like these Hellgrammites, yeah, you would think they're, per pack, there's only 4 that they're expensive, but when you think about how long they last, this pack of 9 Zoom Lizards,
They last forever.
those, we'll go through those actually pretty quick.
Yeah.
Compared to these Hellgrammites, I mean, you might catch 2 or 3 fish. I can catch on one Hellgrammite if I don't lose the same amount of fish. So when you look at it in terms of that, it is pretty cheap. So that's why we got this channel going, to show your everyday fisherman, everyday hunter, that you don't have to spend tons of money. We had a successful I think hunting season. I mean, I was fortunate enough to get one
While I was at school.
while he was at school. He
Out
did
of my stand using my rifle.
out of his stand using his rifle, so that was like fuel to the fire. But we did see some deer, had a good time, learned some things for next year, but it was still successful. But we're just looking for new ideas moving forward. We hope you guys leave us some things you all would like to see, because you're all the ones that make this possible, and we want to make content that you guys like and enjoy. But we're hoping to push ourselves this year, so we have a good opportunity. Like I said, I'll have a video coming up. I did go trout fishing. Hope to do more of that. So it's a good way to start the year out. But hopefully we get to try a lot of different places. Done a video last year, been on the Greenbrier River. It was the only trip I made last year.
While I was at school.
See the thing. He hates when I'm off on Fridays and I go fishing and he's at school. But we're going to plan to try to take some more float trips. I mean, it's a perfect place to take a kayak and float, and you don't have to worry about anything. And depending on the time of year you go, it's fished hard, but you might catch a bunch of little ones, but it's still a load of fun. You can catch some nice ones, that's for sure. But we're going to try to hit a lot of different waters than what we did last year. We'll definitely be back up Summersville Lake. Good smallmouth fishery, deep lake, clear lake. Hard to figure it out, but we did a little bit last year, and hopefully we do so even more. Well, that is all we have for today. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, especially if there's something that you want to see from this channel this year. We are definitely looking forward to the year. We're looking forward to the new baits, the new places to fish, the new adventures that we plan on going this year, and just showing, just an everyday adventure. Nothing crazy, because a lot of folks, they can't invest a lot in going out and going fishing, and I can't. The baits and stuff I've accumulated, a lot of, other than these soft plastics, I've had for several years. I don't put a ton of money into it, but I love to fish and I love to hunt. A lot of folks don't have that income to be able to go do those things. So, I'm fortunate and blessed, and we want to show you that you too can go have a good adventure and on a budget. It doesn't take breaking the bank. You have a fishing rod, you got $15, you can go to Walmart and get all the bait you need. Get you some hooks, get you some bait, and you can go out and have a good time. So we look forward to the year. Appreciate you guys. Till next time, God bless.